Hi and welcome to my video. This week we are cash stuffing $626 and let's just back in with my wallet. Okay, so I am almost at the end of my envelopes life here. I am so rough with these wallet ones and yeah, I just haven't had the time to really sit down and make some new ones. Groceries, everything was spent. Laundry, I have 15 remaining. Um, Spending, I did spend a bunch. I have 21, 2, 3, $23 left. Transportation, I have 50, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 84. I did end up using the 10 that I had for coffee here. So that's pretty much it. Okay, so this week, like I said, I'm cash stuffing 626, and that's the amount after all my bills are paid for the week. And it's a little bit different this week for me because I prioritize certain envelopes and I skipped a few, meaning I won't be cash stuffing most of the holiday ones. My personal binder is not really gonna get stuff. There's like a couple of envelopes I'm choosing. I am focusing on um, gifts because my brother's birthday is coming up on Monday, and the vacation that we're gonna have at the end of March, and we are also going to the circus today. It was just by I don't know, happenstance. They're in town, and today is the only day that they're like here. I don't know about other days or times. I'm pretty sure they're here for a couple of days, but the times that we can make are basically tonight, the only time. So we're making. My daughter has never been, and my mom says I was when I was a baby, but I don't remember anything, and I'm really, really excited. So I'm prioritizing the family fun envelope, which will help pay for the tickets and reasonable snack while there. I had to have this conversation with my daughter because I don't want to get any um, those like toys, like event stuff that they sell. It's just gonna get played with, broken, and forgotten about in like 2 minutes. I want us to go for the experience and memories and all that good stuff and spend our money on that. In any case, let's begin. Groceries this week. That's getting 220, and it's a little bit more than usual because I feel like we have this last weekend before school starts again, and we need to stock up on food. We need to make sure we have stuff to make lunches for school, dinner, all that kind of thing. So I need to plan um, that before going shopping. Anyway, groceries 220. So I'm doing that 100. Okay. So I have 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, $220. And that's about it. I'm gonna see if I can just switch and get a new envelope because I don't like the way this is so open now. Like it's okay. There's some envelopes that are like, I don't know, diagonal, whatever, it's easier to reach and whatnot. I kind of like that, but when you have some money in there, it just flops around. I don't like that. Laundry is actually getting 40, and that's 20, 30, 5, and then some singles because I need some singles in that. I like to give exact change. Okay, so now laundry has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 55, right? 40, yeah, 55. So I still have laundry to pick up. It's not that I forgot about it, it's that I remembered at the wrong times, like when it was too late or too early or whatever. But we have laundry to pick up. We also have a ginormous science project due Monday. We have done some of it, but obviously the bulk of it will have to be done in the next few hours before we have to go to the circus. So we are on a time crunch today, and it will be go time as soon as I'm done with the video. So we're going to be working on that. Spending is getting 25. And now spending has 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, $48. Transportation is going to be getting a 9. I was trying to maneuver my budget quite a bit yesterday, and I was pretty good, meaning everything was accounted for, but I was just like, moving money around to make it work for me this week. So let's see how much I have now. 50, 70, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 91, 2, 3. So $93 here, which will get spent obviously going to and from the circus. Coffee, I am choosing to put a 10 this week. I would have skipped it, except I noticed I am almost out of my instant coffee. So last week I had my stomach was a bit off, and I wasn't having coffee actually, by choice, so to speak. I mean, I just didn't want trouble. And so I was foregoing coffee. I just wasn't feeling right, so I just stuck with like tea. I think I had tea and to help with that, and eventually evened out. But I'm still kind of like yesterday, I think I had like 2 small cups. Um, I feel like I don't need it, and I'm going by what I feel I need. Meaning, some people have 3 cups of coffee, 4 cups of coffee, and that's like their thing. I used to be 2, sometimes 3, but not like huge. Um, but now I'm kind of okay with 1, and even then, it has to be kind of a small one. And you know, this this little guy. I know he looks big, but there's like, you know, it's pretty small inside. It's like a small cup. Um, this is my second cup, and I'm just kind of like not dying to have it. It's my comfort thing, emotional support coffee, I guess. Okay, so that's it for my wallet. I think this might be the quickest video ever because of how many envelopes I'll be skipping. Okay, so this is emergency. I try to put at least something in here, and this time it's getting a 5. So now we have 500 in the bank. This will make it 6, 620, 630, 5. Health is also getting a 5, and it has 45. Yeah, I need to keep replenishing this one. I'll try to focus on that later. After all the birthdays are done next month, I think. Yeah. Finley is actually getting $2. So her envelope has 100, 120, 130, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 135 in her envelope right now. School stuff is getting skipped. Household is getting skipped. Debt is not getting skipped, and it is going to be getting, what is it, 5? Yeah. Okay, so now we have 100, 200, 3, 320, 340, 345, 350. Family fund, this is one of the envelopes I was focusing on this week when I was creating my budget, and it is getting 45. And this will help pay for the tickets and hopefully still have enough left over for some kind of treat, popcorn or whatever they have there. So Family Fun now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 125, $126. So here we are. Timmy long-term pet care is getting 5. And I added a 5 for my savings, challenge on stuffing last week. So I wanted to create an even 600. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, and 5. Maybe I'll do that again sometime just to bulk it up. Hunter, my sweet little kitty cat, who's here with me, and he is chill for now. Although he's slightly disturbed by the vacuuming that's being done upstairs. Hunter is getting 5 as well. So now he has 100, 200, 220, 230, 235, 240. Mom is getting a 10. So now she has 100, 200, 300, 320, 340, 350, 360. Finley's education. So 200 is in the bank, and she's getting a 10 now. So now we have 200 in the bank. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 20, 60, 80, 90, 80, 90. So 1,290. I don't know why I counted it off. It's like towards the end, the more bills I have towards the end, I'm like, oh, did I do it right? And that's when I mess up. And you doubt yourself. Never doubt yourself. Gifts is getting specifically $73. So I have 260, a 10, and $3. So now I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100 even here. Okay, vacation is getting 50. And now vacation has 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, 6, 620, 640, 660, 680, 690, 700. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's a lot of money. Strays, I need to put 5 in here. So I have 10, 15, 16. I need to get some treats for Charlie, my mom's little rescue kitty. And I still didn't get those treats. Oh my god, I just remembered I had to. Oh my goodness. Yeah, games getting skipped. I'm not stuffing that this week. Next up is my personal binder. At least that's, what I call it. Books is getting skipped and has 55 still. Budgeting is getting skipped. It still has 40. I didn't spend anything. Beauty is also, it has 292 in there. It's also getting skipped. Now, the reason why I have so much in my beauty envelope is because I was saving up for my haircut and color for the last 2 years, who knows. And then I combined my hair care envelope with my beauty envelope, which, I buy like eyeliner or eyebrow pencil and mascara, which is very low maintenance and very affordable. So that's why it has a lot. Clothes getting skipped. It has $3. Yeah, sad envelope. Education is also getting skipped. It has 315. Personal has 38. It's getting skipped. And here's where I begin. Savings. This one is getting a 5. So now I have 100, 120, 140, 150, 155, 160 in savings. Investments. This one is also getting a 5. I have 100, 120, 135. Month ahead is also getting a 5. So now we have 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 185, 86, 87, 88, 89. So $189 in month ahead. Home is also getting a 5. So now home has 100, 200, 253, 310, 315, $320 in here. And I don't remember, but I think I've gotten around this amount. I don't remember what the exact amount was for this. I think it was like a couple of years ago where I was saving up and I was doing the same thing, like $5 every paycheck basically. And I ended up pulling from it for like Christmas, or yeah, I think it was Christmas that did it. I just emptied out all the ones I could to make up for it. Was it last year? I don't remember. Maybe it was last year when I thought I could get away with just like $500 for everything all Christmas, which is not possible nowadays. Really isn't. Um, you could, in a way, like if you were to make your own gifts. But anyway, the moral of the story is that I think it was around this amount, maybe even less. Basically, I'm very proud of myself that I didn't pull from this envelope this whole time. So it's going strong, and going to keep going. Future dwelling cave, I don't know. Next up, we have a really skim holidays binder. Now, I have my holidays binder set up in chronological order. It's easier for me, I guess. Um, this one is always up front because you never know when she's going to visit. So this one is getting a 5. And my goal is 50, and that's when I stop budgeting for that. So now I have 20, 30, 45. So I'm $5 away from being done. And really cool. Date night is also here on the forefront. It's getting a 5. And now I have 20, 30, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, $43. Okay, hubby's birthday, which is the next one coming up, is getting a 5. So now I have 100, 120, 130, 135, $140. Easter. Oh, so what I was saying is that the ones I had before that passed, Valentine's Day and Lunar New Year, I put it here. I don't think we spent anything. Yeah, I had to work. That's why I didn't go. I didn't go to the celebrations, and yeah, we didn't have dinner. My husband took my daughter and, treated her, and they did the whole festivities. So that was that. This money saved, I think I will put towards the buy. So I have 3 priority envelopes. The family fun, but I think I'll be okay if I don't. The vacation that's coming right up. There's only so many paydays before that. Um, then I have a few birthdays coming up. So gifts, that envelope has to happen. So I might utilize that. I didn't even think about it until now. I just put it in the back. Anyway, date night had its 5. Hubby's birthday. Easter is getting skipped. Mother's Day is getting skipped. So Easter has 84. Mother's Day has 78. Father's Day has 68. These are all getting skipped. I'm not stuffing for them now. 4th of July has 64. Back to school is 47. Lily's birthday is 43. I will have to up my game with this one because $2, $1, $5, like, I don't know, 3 months ago, is not going to be enough by the time her birthday comes. So I need to really set my goal amount and divide it by the amount of days I will be getting paid and figure out how much I need to save per week to reach that goal. Halloween is getting skipped. It has 30. Thanksgiving is getting skipped. It has 22. Christmas cannot possibly be skipped. This one is getting its usual 25. And that's how I figure out, why I need to save up a certain amount for such a thing. It's like a holiday at the end of the year. You approximate how much you would like to save and divide it by the amount of paydays that you're going to have, whatever that may be. And it's in the ballpark. Um, like having this year was like the first year I took some time off. Well, late last year, I guess it started. Like Christmas break, basically. I took time off work, so obviously I skipped that pay, but you get the point, basically. It's kind of approximate what you would like to have at the end of that time. Now, what I need to do is figure out a time, my goal date to have that certain amount, meaning I will not be, what did I want to say? I lost my sense of thought. I need to have this amount of money, whatever that is. I need to really figure this out. By November, I would say, because I need to start shopping earlier. Because if I do it up to Christmas Day, I mean, who's gonna buy a gift like me? Obviously, last minute. But anyway, the majority should be done before then, is what I'm saying. So I need to have this money by like November, whatever my goal is. I need to update it. Anyway, it's 25. Now I have 100, 120, 140, 160, 165, 170, 175 dollars in here. 175. Please start saving for things like that. It's so important. Like, I cannot recommend it enough. And I cannot tell you how important it is that if you know you're going to have an event, a birthday, a holiday that you want to spend money on or you have to buy something for, start now. It is so, you will thank yourself later because even if it's $2, a dollar, $5, three, whatever you can afford, it'll add up. It's not taking much from you now other than your patience. Let me drink to that. On a side note, I think I might have mentioned this, but I don't, maybe not. I'm trying to, after years of being on keto and years of kind of like definitely low carb, having a version of that fit my lifestyle, years, I'm talking years and years, um, for my own health, to feel better, not exactly for aesthetic reasons per se, but mostly just to upkeep my health. um, After doing that, which is very time consuming, it is a commitment, to put it lightly. I kind of like let myself have treats and things for the holiday season, which was like almost 3 months ago now, something like that. So that month of December, I was having treats all over the place. So I did put on like, oh my goodness, maybe like 10 pounds at the time, something like that. But it's all good. I'm just happy I did it consciously. It's not like it was a surprise. But then when time came to straighten up and really buckle down, I realized that I have this pattern. Basically, if you're doing keto or like lowest of the low carbs, right? You need to do this. For me, I'm just going to say for me because that's my experience. I can pull on that. I have to do it for about 4 to 5 days for it to kick in and do its job. So let's say I start Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. By Thursday, it's working for me. It's burning my fat stores already. And Friday. So what happens with me, um, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the weekend, I lose my tight control that I have, meaning I will have a crumb here and there. Like my daughter's eating something, I'll have something. It would be like chips. I still have a lot of sweets left over from the holidays, like a candy, this and that. Things I wouldn't even normally go for, things I wouldn't make a conscious decision to do it. Basically, it will annihilate my hard work that I did for the 4 to 5 days before. And this is a few weeks in running. And what that does is opposite of what you want to do. You're not only not losing the pounds, the fat stores that you have, you're gaining because your body is in starvation. And when you leave it to take from to take the nutrition from like chocolates, candies, whatever's, you're not feeding it. You're just feeding like your cravings, and it just ends up being like a avalanche of bad decisions after that. And it affects your well-being, like the way you feel in your own body. It affects the physical stuff. Like it's heavier for me to go upstairs when have 10 extra pounds. um it's like at least that's how I feel. It makes a difference to me. And basically, this is my second week already. This was, I think, where I'm eating everything that I would like. I am keeping an eye on the quantity, and I figure out the caloric deficit that I must be in to burn the fat. Basically, watching the calories, but also what kind of food I'm eating and all that good stuff. And this is a slow and steady kind of thing, so I'm not jumping on a scale. I'm not doing anything wacky. Um, I measured how much half and half I'm putting into my coffee because that can get out of hand. Because I was just like free pouring that. It works on keto or low carb. You have to be mindful of that because there's a high fat content and cream and cheese and all that good stuff. So it was quite a bit. So I was like, oh my gosh, my morning coffee. And I just like blew through my whole meal of calories, right? In any case, week one was a bit rough, um, in the sense that like my body was getting used to having food, like regular food, not just like little crumbs. Like I imagine like being Smeagol in Lord of the Rings and like my precious holding on to like potato or something. Um, but so far, this is my second week. It's different for your digestion, I noticed. Um, it's interesting getting used to that. um, yeah, but so far so good. I think we'll see. We'll see if I have to. I feel like I need to be a little more serious with it though, as far as like owning up to the actual calories I'm consuming and tracking throughout the weekend to know where I am and hopefully make the better decision. In any case, I'm sorry, that was like a rant. New Year's getting skipped, Valentine's Day is empty, getting skipped, Lunar New Year passed. I will utilize this money to supplement my other envelopes. All right, now on to the savings challenges. I try not to skip this one. Disney is getting $5 usual. Get to color in Mickey. Okay. Emergency fund is getting a 10. And this one is getting a little money bag colored in. Okay, now I did my power up challenge. Oh my goodness. I feel like the urge to sneeze comes on only when I start filming because I am pretty chill up until then. Anyway, power up. I actually, for the first time ever, I rolled and I landed on this little guy, which is 4, which is why I am stuffing $7 this week. I rolled 3 times. So take that. I have another one of these guys. This I just wrote in my own amounts, which I wanted kind of low and doable. And that way I can roll 3 times. But I have another one that has preset amounts, which are higher. And I don't know, I might do that one too. This one is my save 300. This is getting a 5. I'm just shooting for the low denominations for now until all the birthdays are settled. I still have like 4 5s left, and I have some 7s, like 7 7s. Then I have 5 9s, and the rest are 10s, which are be interesting. This is my vacation challenge. It is getting 3. Which means I get to color in one of these circle dudes. Okay, next up I have my Easter egg. This one is also getting 3. Okay, I think I use the same marker highlighter. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's it for that. Next up, I have my Hearts Challenge, which is a really low denomination, and I was gonna say long term because it looks like it's like barely filled up, but it's okay. This one's actually getting 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's getting 4, and I get to color in 2 of these guys, little hearts. And that's it for this. Now on to my 100 envelope challenge. Just move this there. So I still kept it as it was last week. I didn't do anything. I didn't pull from it. I have a $5 slot, which is where this bill is going to go. I still have 7 and 8, so it's not too bad. I could still keep it like that. And I have these. If I want, I could just push these back a little bit, free up my little low denomination ones. And that's about it. So even though I said it was going to be a short video, I think I yapped enough to make it long. But if you stuck around this much, this long, endured that whole speech, thank you. And thanks for watching again, and have a great week. Bye.